Good evening. This is the video newsletter for Buy Sell Short for Thursday, June 9th. A nice little bounce back in the market today. We were actually up about 135 points going into the last 45 minutes of the day, and then you had the profit takers come in, traders scared of another late day dump, and they're actually able to knock almost 40% off the gains going into the close. But some very positive signs today in the market. We are way overdue for a nice 1 to 5 day bounce back in the market. And, these guys who sold out today, I think they're probably going to be looking to jump in again. Actually, let's check out the daily chart on the Dow. Here you can see on the daily chart, we've had RSI sort of uptick from the 30 level. And the candlestick we have on the Dow right here, very, very promising. Our upside target, at least over the next few days, is a bounce back to the 20-day exponential. That's at 12,321. So we've got, 200-point upside here at least in the Dow over the next few days. And, stops right now on my longs, I would go back to an extremely high cash position if we saw the Dow lose the 12,024 level, which I find highly unlikely, at least right now. Stochastics also upticking as well, so we're looking good. Russell 2K, you can see here on the Russell 2K, over the last week, we are down 7% on the Russell 2K. And, Russell 2K, whenever we see a big drop like this, we tend to see a very nice bounce back on it. A move back above 800 on the Russell would be very bullish for us, at least in the near term. SMH also, got beat down at the end of the day, but if you were to enter this trade, you could place your stops at today's low, 33.40. Target would be the 20-day exponential, which the SMH always loves to bounce back to when it strays this far away from it. So you've got $1 upside, 40-cent, actually at the close, 25-cent downside. Decent risk reward on this trade if you're looking at it over the next couple of days. Let's jump into some stock plays, however. COOL hit our $4 target on the nose today. Big up move on this one. It actually broke through that 415 high today. Looked great, got as high as 419, and then, like a lot of stocks in the last hour, got smacked down. I would expect this stock to continue again. We've got an earnings report coming on Monday. I believe they are going to hit the cover off the ball on their earnings report, and that should be further fuel for the run. Remember, this run started on its earnings report back in March. The stock had a huge gap up and just continued its big run. I still believe this is the play on the Zenenga IPO. AIS, our rule of two stock that we've been stalking all week. Nice breakout on this one today. Traded as high as 211. Next target here is 220. This is a multi-year breakout on AIS. A 215 break, really could see this one go on a big move. These multi-year breakout stocks tend to do very, very well over the next month. So this one looks great, and our patience is being nicely rewarded here. Today was a day we started doing some shopping in the chat room, looking for some beaten down stocks with very nice charts. As a side note, the Popper scan still is not triggering a buy in the market. Well, a buy, I mean, we're not seeing a whole lot of plays on that, which I actually view as bullish. Given the move we saw in the market today, I like to see the pop scan start to spike on the second and third day of a market bounce. So love what I'm seeing on that. And that indicator we got earlier in the week, the 12 reading, so far so good. Let's see if we continue to build on that. ABTL, very nice chart set up here. 110 stops, 118 breakout. 50-day moving average is the first target. That's up there at 129. Nice volume on this one. Positive MACD cross. Stochastics nicely bottomed out. Nice chart setup for a small cap rally over the next few days. ACLS, we've got a very nice double bottom setup here. On the last mini bounce we saw in the market 3 weeks ago, stock bottomed at $1.61 and then ran for a week straight. 20%, actually, 20% move from 160 to 190. Looking for a similar move here. 20-day exponential is at 180. Would be adding this one. We jumped into the chat room on this one today, 169. I would add to my position on any dips below that with stops at $1.60. RSI bottomed, stochastics almost bottomed. I like this setup. Looks exactly like it did 3 weeks ago. So we're looking for a repeat performance here. Sirius has been hammered over the last 2 weeks. No surprise, like the rest of the market, dipped below the 50-day moving average, opened below it again today, and was able to move from red to green. Typically very bullish, especially on this action at the 50-day moving average. The last big run we had on this one started on a move over the 50-day moving average. Target here, 20-day exponential 217, and then we'll see where we go from there. But very nice bottom chart action on this one. Stops at today and yesterday's low, 198. So we've got minimal downside, decent upside on this one, especially if we do start to see the market take off in the near term. CPRX, I really don't like chasing stocks up very big, but this is a multi-year breakout here at $2. Lately, stocks that have been going up big continue that momentum and add to that the rule of two play here. We jumped into this one really, really small at $2. I'm pricing in downside of $1.80, upside of 220 plus. So let's see how this one acts. The rule of two plays have done us very, very well this year. But, as I said, big up move. I don't usually like adding them, so we added this one small. If this one goes, it goes tomorrow. So let's see how it reacts. ELN, mentioned this one on the last video a couple of days ago. Got an upgrade and a break through 10. Rule of 10 says stocks that break 10 tend to move to the 11 to 1150 area. So if you're playing this stock, stops would be at 981 as your stops on this trade. 1150 target. So we've got, we started doing some shopping, would expect to see some more alerts over the next few days if the market pans out like I think it's going to. I know some traders got a little spooked by that sell-off late in the day, but can you blame a lot of day traders? You had day traders exiting, and then you've got traders looking at a big up move, and recently we've seen the market get weak going into the close and then gap the next day. I mean, look what happened yesterday. Market looked like shit, excuse the French, going into the close yesterday. We're in the down 25 plus. It was the end of the world. And then we popped off a 150-point bounce today. So, I mean, that is how the market is. Probably we're going to see a nice little bounce back tomorrow. That's it for the video. We've got some nice setups going on right now and lots of potential plays. So get ready, guys. We could be in store for a very nice few days here in the market. That's it. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.